when I worked in Oman Indian School, Muscat, I would tell all my colleagues that when I start a school, my children will not have the pressure of reading and writing, and it should be a garden of flowers. So education with a bent of spirituality was something which I looked forward to, which had lot of singing, which had lot of play, and a stress-free kind, not only for the children, also for the teachers. And that's where I decided I will come and I will open up a school without reading, writing and blackboard. And Steiner education came into my life, and it was as if I knew it all right from before. But everybody who heard my philosophy and the thought that my children would only play and not carry worksheets home or read and write, they all said this school may not work. My family was laughing at me because they said, do you think this is a commercial venture? Do you think you will make any money? But my husband was very supportive. He said, be happy, just get your school going, continue with it for 3 years and let's see. And so we took this building for a 3-year lease. Everything fell in place. I started reading more and more. And the more I read, it was like a whirlpool sucking me inside. And then my journey did not stop. I met like-minded parents. And when the parents came and told me, we are looking for something different, I could easily tell them, yes, this is where your journey is.
We were one of the first parents in Prakriti, and I feel very proud to be part of it. And I can see that this has impacted so many lives around, and also I can see now how my children have developed, and the basis, the foundation was here.
The parents are the base of the school. They are the foundation. When I meet them first, I tell them this school is for both of us with the child in between us, and that's where our journey begins.
One of the unique things about this school is respecting the child as is. This has helped my daughter build the confidence and to express herself in any environment without hesitation, and also do things that she likes.
Parents send food for the children every day. They send us fruits. They offer to come and help when any of the teachers are sick and are not able to hold the class. They offer to keep the school going when we have special trainings to attend. We all meet and work with our hands, learning to knit, to crochet, to create dolls, and share our joy through festival celebrations in the school.
The two things that have really stood out for me in Prakriti has been how my daughter has embodied love and reverence, and it's really heartwarming to see day by day her flowering into a more beautiful person.
The children do their handwork. The fine motor is developed by doing artistic work. This is one of the H's where we use the hands, the heart and the head. They all know how to occupy themselves and are never bored. They can look at garden animals, pick them up and bring them and treasure them. They look for these small little treasures like feathers and stones and bring it to our nature table. They become very, very aware. Teachers are the mainstay of any school. And when we say Waldorf teachers, they are not teachers. They are spiritual beings who have to have their equilibrium, their calm, and they have to walk in with a smile, whatever their problems at home, leave it behind and work in harmony in the school.
I've been in Prakriti from the day one, and each day has been really special for me. Whenever I leave home and come to Prakriti, I leave all my baggage, and I really look forward to meeting all my children, seeing their happy faces and twinkling eyes, and with a smile they come in and they run inside, hugging us and giving a peck at our cheeks. That really makes us so happy, and I feel so enriched. So every day it really gives me a new meaning to my life, and I feel so different and so complete.
My 10 years in Prakriti have been the most beautiful, gratifying years, I can say. I have learnt from our little children that joy is in small things. when they find a small pebble, a little crystal, or a string of wool, any small things, they bring joy on their faces and their eye just lit up. So I have learned from our children that joy is within you, and they make me believe that the world is beautiful, and I have learned to live passionately.
We have really been blessed with 2 assistants or aides who equally love children, and they come into the school without missing a single day. They don't look at their jobs as jobs. They come and share their love for the children and work together in harmony.
Prakriti has let our child blossom into her own character, brought out her strengths, helped her with many aspects which probably is not there in the other schools of education.
The children who have moved out of Prakriti are really holistic human beings. What have they learnt in their early childhood extends not only in their homes and for themselves, it extends to the community.
When I was in Prakriti, I used to do weaving, knitting and rangoli, and still now I can do many new things with my hand. In Prakriti, I used to lead everyone in dance, lunchtime and many other activities. After finishing Prakriti, when I moved to US, I was a student leader and a class representative. I used to love knitting and painting, and now I've got better in whatever I create. In Prakriti, I learned how to think out of the box. Over here, we used to sing a lot, and now right from my poems to my table, I learn it by singing. I used to do ulta palti at Prakriti, and now I can do air flips.
So we have gone about building a holistic community with the child in the center of the community.
It's beyond me to have imagined my little son Ray fold clothes, wash vessels, do stitching, crochet, or do folk knitting, or finger knitting. And when he does it with so much calmness that I'm just amazed. I would say this is a perfect second home for him.
When we visited the school, my daughter fell in love with the school and she continued for 4 years here. And Prakriti inspired us so much, I decided to become a Waldorf teacher.
Freedom to express and trust are the 2 amazing elements my daughter has picked up from Prakriti, and this has shaped her to be a complete person.
As a family, we've learned when to focus, when to let go, and when to relax. This has been a beautiful journey, not just for my child, but for all of us together.
And education all around the place, the world, seemed like it was about being and doing more and more and more. And the moment I walk into a Waldorf, it seemed to be the actualization of a philosophy of less is more. The same achievements, the same ability, the same emotional maturity that a lot of people try to inculcate in the children by doing more and more and more. This place, a year later, I can assure, has inculcated in my son in a better, more holistic way by doing less and less and less.
This school is all about human beings. It's not about parents, teachers or children. It's about a community that we have built. We read together, we talk together, we share tea together, and that's where Prakriti begins and ends.